Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Backyard Country Living. Jeff here. Going to be cutting a little wood today. Got some large pecan. Yeah, that's what we call it around here, pecan, not pecan. Rounds here that we need to try to get cut up and split. My buddy Doug that I work with is coming over shortly. He has a wood splitter. And we're going to see what we can do. It's a little hard to handle. I don't really have anything really to handle these larger rounds. I've got something that I've come up with. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I'm not sure. We'll try it. We're going to cut them down to, 16 or 18 inches. And then some of these things are, I'll show you closer, 30, 32 inches around. So they're, too big to break your back trying to move them around. But I've got something on the front of the Kioti on the forks that, we may be able to pick them up, at least get them over to the splitter where we can at least get them maybe split in half or quarters or whatever and get them where we can handle them. I got a set of skidding tongs, and they're supposed to go up to 34 inches or so. And I've got that rigged up. I'll show you a little contraption I made on the front of the forks to be able to pick the rounds up once we cut them to size. And the tongs are not really made for picking up logs per se. Made for dragging them out of the woods or whatever. But obviously we're not going to be trying to pick up the whole log. We're just going to have the rounds. So that would be a lot less weight. And going to maybe use a hammer to tap the points of the tongs in there and see if we can just pick them up and get them over to the splitter. But anyway, I'll show you what we got. This is up at my dad's place, what we call the home place. Got several old barns here we used to use back in the farming days. But you can see this is a pecan tree I had cut down last year. It had just got out of control. I was worried about it falling on the house. And so we've got several large. This piece over here, that was at the fork of the tree. We'll probably just end up dragging it into the woods or whatever. It's going to be difficult to cut or split that, but it's quite a bit of wood. Several pieces. It's been laying out here a year or so now, so should be pretty dry. Hopefully it'll split pretty easily. This is the old woodshed. This used to be an old barn that we kept pigs in. It has a cement floor. I was going to tear it down, but and I don't really burn wood for heat. I just for more leisure, fire pit and chimney. And my buddy Doug, he has a fireplace. He burns wood a little bit, so he helps me out, and I give him, a lot of the wood. But this is some we split last year from the smaller stuff. So anyway, got a couple IBC totes here full. So, looking to probably end up filling up this woodshed with what we got laying out here. Got this little fire started here. Kind of chilly this morning, about 26, 28 degrees. I think it's going to get up to about 40 today. But let me show you the contraption we got on the front of the Kioti. So there's the skidding tongs I was speaking of. So like I say, they'll open up to about 34 inches or so. I got a chain rigged up. I made a bracket out of some U-channel, 2 pieces I welded together. And I just got it clamped on there with C-clamps. It's not something I'll use very often at all. I just wanted to keep it from, sliding one way or the other. So I C-clamped it on there. Cut some grooves in the middle of the channel there, so hopefully the chain don't slide. So the idea is to get the rounds cut to size, see if we can hook on to them with these tongs and pick them up and get them over close to the splitter where we can handle them. So anyway, buddy Doug's will be here shortly. We'll see if we can get started on it and see how it turns out. Catch you in a bit. everybody, that's about it for today. Doug has got a nice trailer load here, and then we got another big pile over here that we'll pick up next trip around. I might do this again next weekend or weekend after that. Got a little bit more we already cut up over here. That some of that stuff was sitting straight on the ground. Was some of that was a little bit too rotted around the edges and stuff. But this here is good. It's up off the ground. And some of these pieces here, like that big old stump, we're just gonna see what the coyote can do about getting that to the woods. Throw it in the woods. It's too much mess to deal with. But yeah, this little contraption worked out pretty well. I already took it off here, but it actually worked out better than I thought for lifting up those big rounds and being able to maneuver and save you back a little bit. All right. Anyway, we'll catch you next time.